Well, hello, it's me, Mrs Blackwell. I'm the shop girl at Blackwell & Sons today, so I thought for a change of scene, why not record my reading video over here? I started March with Charlotte McConaughey's Wild Dark Shore. This is the story of the Salt family, who are the caretakers of Shearwater Island, home to the world's largest seed bank, and unfortunately things are not going well for the seed bank. One day, a woman who is quite close to death washes up on the shore of their island, and the family is left to unravel the mystery of who this woman is. This book is full of fantastic twists and turns. It's a wonderful, immersive, weekend-long kind of a read. Now, I wouldn't often tell you to start a book by going to the author's Instagram account, but Charlotte took a research trip to the real island that inspired this book, halfway between New Zealand and Antarctica. And on her feed are these pictures of these king penguin and these huge colonies of seals. And they're just so epic that I think seeing these pictures will really help your imagination along when you're reading this book. It's already got a wonderful sense of place, but those pictures are highly recommended before you start this book. Next up, the workplace drama of the moment, Careless People by Sarah Wynn-Williams. Now, you've seen enough and read enough to already know how you feel about the company Meta, so don't come to this book for that. Come instead for a funny, wonderfully gossipy workplace drama. I guarantee that there are many elements of this place that are just like your workplace, except the bosses have got way more money and way more power. Sarah is such a good writer, it's so funny. If workplace drama appeals to you, this is the book for you. The Dream Hotel by Laila Lalami. This is the story of Sarah, a museum curator who has returned from a conference overseas. She has been taken aside for secondary questioning at Los Angeles Airport, at LAX. As someone who has been taken aside a few times for secondary questioning at LAX, I really appreciated some of the small details in that first part of the story, including the way that every agent seems to have a name badge that says Hernandez. It's been deemed that Sarah's dreams, the contents of her dreams, make her an immediate risk to her family, and so she's taken to another facility outside Los Angeles where a true dystopian tale unfolds. This feels like it could be very real, it could actually happen now, so if dystopian fiction is what you're looking for, this one would be a good choice for you. It's also longlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction. And speaking of the Women's Prize for Fiction, we have a Kiwi author on the long list this year, Saraid de Silva's Amma. This is the third Kiwi author we've had on the list. Catherine Chidgey and Meg Mason have both been on the list before. But I only just started this story last night. I'm only less than a quarter of a way in, but I can tell I'm going to love this wonderful multi-generational family drama. I want to mention it now because the shortlist is going to be announced before I make my April reading video, and I want to say that having a Kiwi author on the Women's Prize long list is like having a Kiwi artist nominated for a Grammy or an Oscar. This is a big deal. So if you're looking for a Kiwi rock star to read this year, try Amma by Saraid de Silva. I'll have more to say about this book when I finished it in April. And lastly, I do use a lot of art in creative books each month, but I don't always talk about them because I like to focus more on the true reading books in these videos. But I want to bring this one up because I have found it so useful, such an awesome book. The Q book of drawing Flora and Fauna, 20 step-by-step tutorials by Joy-Louise Robinson. And what's amazing is just how step-by-step these are. So we had Alina, the sewing sailor, here for a harvest watercolour class this weekend. And one of the things she said to us is that a lot of people stall out on their art practice because they're a little bit embarrassed by or frustrated by their ability to draw things. And I felt that too. It's just not being able to get the drawing down is that first, you want to do that before you get to the next part of painting. You want to get that right. And this book helps you see nature in all its component parts. So it makes it really easy to get down animals and flora and fauna. And I want to open up my art journals and actually show you some of this. So Here is a little flower I tried to draw in February. I was just sitting in the Botanic Gardens at Hobart drawing what I could see. That was the very best that I could get down. Whereas this month in March, here is a daisy that I managed to draw with the help of this step-by-step book. Here also is a ladybug that I drew. It's quite a complex thing, drawing a ladybug, but what is amazing about this book is how it helps you see all these individual pieces and helps you draw a otherwise quite complex thing. That's the Q Book of Drawing Flora and Fauna by Joy-Louise Robinson. Now, I want to say thank you to the two lovely people who've been in my shop in the last week and said to me that they enjoy these reading videos. I really appreciated those kind words. They do really help me, so thank you for that. And for the first time ever, I actually have all of these books in stock in the store. I'm a bit of a shocker for reviewing books that I don't actually have in the store, but these are all current, they're all in the store, and if you would like to buy any of these with a 10% discount, you can use the code MBReadsMarch, MB for Mrs Blackwell, Reads with an S, March, I'm sure Alice will put it up here, and you'll get 10% off, or just come into the shop and say you saw this video, mention the code, and we'll give you 10% off any of these books in the store. Thanks for watching. See you again in April.